Oh! Oh!
If you've done yourself an injury, mate, you've only got yourself to blame.
What?
I'm surprised you haven't left a dent. Is this Emmerdale? What a dump. Where can I find Home Farm?
Half a mile up the Coniston line.
Now you run along to Mrs. Village, idiot. Maybe she'll rub your sore bits better.
Oh! Oh!
Hell's not full yet. Who was that?
Oh, someone to the Kings. Pretty girl. Lethal aim with a car door.
Cash, but no class. It may be Valentine's season, but you should still steer clear of her type.
I'm not interested in anybody else.
When has the little matter of marriage ever stopped the fat boy shooting his arrow? Never fear, mum's the word.
Seems like
There's a gobby lass here who wants to see Mrs. King. She lost her blob when I told her she was away.
Oh, I'll sort her.
Do you treat all your prospective clients like this?
Hey, I told you to wait.
Oh, dry up, you old bint. You can't get many celebrity weddings come your way.
We're meant to know who you are.
Anybody can say they're famous nowadays.
My fiancé is Dan McCarran. Fennelhurst Rangers' hottest player. Our engagement's on pages 26 to 31. That's me, Dan and Emma from Big Brother 5.
Well, pardon us if we don't give you the Premier League treatment.
You must be the stag-night side of the operation. Sadly, Dan's not looking for anyone to gyrate up and down a pole in nylon knickers.
If you pull your claws in, I might show you round.
At last, someone who shows a bit of customer care.
Tell Miss Fake Bake to sling her bling. It's tasteless touting this joint as a wedding place.
Rosemary views it as practical. And it helps that her heart's on ice at the back of the freezer.
Yeah? Well, you should keep out of here.
Oh, she'll be less bother if I give her the whistle-stop tour and show the door.
Have you got a 7-second memory or what?
I'm all yours, Miss...
Lambert. But seeing as you're ever so nice, you can call her Sharon.
Look, you wouldn't.
What's the matter with them?
Oh, we think my sister is about to descend.
Nicola's back. Well, why would Val care?
No, further back into the dark side lurks the other sister. 5 seconds without Sharon, and you'll be praying for Nicola.
You're not telling me the full truth. Sharon stole money off me when the only way I could make ends meet was on a kiss and a promise. What do you expect me to say about that? Oh, you know my foray into crime was out of sheer desperation. She just wanted a wild night in Whitley Bay. Why all this sudden interest in her?
Bob's not coming into work today. Parental responsibilities.
That's a bit short notice.
Dock his wages, then. Val, you don't fancy a trip into Houghton for the sake of my sanity?
No, that's a great idea, Mother.
Why not? Well, I could do with cheering up. I'll just diddle me hands and then we're off.
Hello again.
How's the crown jewels?
Well, they are a bit
Can you let the landlady know that she's got a visitor?
Ah, I think you're expected.
Hug anyone?
Through the back. Ready?
So what the hell happened in here?
Just a touch of smoke damage.
Come on, Paulie. I bet you like to witness my Dan's dribbling skills up close. No one's mentioned me new nose. Dan paid for it.
Now the deja vu's really kicking in. What happened to the second one?
I broke it down at Titanic on the top deck of the bus going to Seton Sluice. I'd just gone for the full Kate Winslet arm stretch when I went smacking at the bar across the front window. Aren't you going to say something, Paulie?
Where do I start? The calls you ignored? The birthday cards returned with "not at this address" on the back? In your handwriting?
You even told people we were dead.
I knew there was a problem when I didn't hear back about the invites.
It was the shock. You'd vanished. Did you mean to cut us out of your life?
I needed space to make something of myself. I wanted us to be proud of us.
By marrying a fourth-rate footballer?
Dan's had some foreign clubs sniffing around, and the money's still really good at Fennelhurst.
Shallow Sharon strikes again.
Look, Paul, You could be a part of my new life. The editor of Hire says I can have all the coverage I like if I come up with some angles. Especially family stuff. Do you still do your gay thing? I can see the headline now. The wag whose brother's a drag.
Thelma Louise is also part of my past.
And I know you've been allowed to die. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. But Tales of Survival Against the Odds really sells.
I've got a headline for you. The mother I've disowned.
Let's not spoil this reunion by talking about that woman.
She might as well be in the room. You just see us as tools to help you claw your way up the slag heap. Or just spin yourself around and walk back out of our lives. I don't want to know you.
I don't blame Paul for hitting the roof.
I've handled this all wrong.
You two were always so close. Why did you turn your back on him?
So much time had passed. You see, I was angry at first. I'd always stood up for Paul when my dad was bladdered. But he never returned the favour when I had a bust up with that woman.
I doubt he took sides. Spending time with you two was like sticking your head in a tumble dryer.
And that was my fault. When I was a kid, everyone was jealous of us. Nobody had a mother like Val. She was a scream. But me mates didn't have to live with her. She was desperate to be my big sister. And all I wanted was a mum.
She's changed. If you apologise for stealing the money...
Is that what she told you?
What really happened then?
Let's not dwell on bad memories. I just want things to be okay between you, me and Paul. I need you both at the wedding.
Couldn't you find a way of having your mother there as well?
I'd rather pierce me belly button with a rusty dart. No chance.
I'd have known there'd be some grubby reason for her reappearance.
I hate people who reckon there's something else. You think she'd bag Beckham, not some minor league turf hacker.
I can't help myself, though. Seeing her made me realise I miss her.
I'm glad to hear it. Will you let us say sorry?
Pleased to meet you.
I'm sure.
No need to be polite to her.
Could you leave us to talk?
Some of us don't have to scrabble around for a shred of glamour. Your tour guide at Home Farm, he's a millionaire. My millionaire.
Well, he's got naught else going for him, and you can tell him I'm not interested in his creaky old pile either. I'd rather get wed on a slag.
Come on, Kelly.
Fancy you living with those two? My brother, the hag fag.
Is this you trying to be nice?
You know what it's like, spite in the genes. After having Matilda the Hun as a mother, it's a wonder we're not locked away.
Can't blame her for every failing.
Still standing up for us, eh? You know, this is what got me so furious.
If I was tough, I'm sorry. I just wanted to teach you not to be as hysterical as her.
But you made me feel like I was bad.
But you are, as today's stunt proves.
You know, Paul, you were the only person that I could talk to. Even when Jimmy Pepper wasn't hammered, he was a lost cause. At least you don't have to worry about being a chip off that old block.
You know.
You're still my big brother, Paul, and I need to be back in your life. Which is why I want you to give us away. The last time I saw Dad, he was full of the fact that you weren't the fruit of his loins. I'm sorry. I can't help myself.
Actually, I thought that was amusing.
Hey, Dan's taking me to a Valentine's do tomorrow night in Leeds. I can get you and Di on the list.
I think we'll save the proper reunion for your big day.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll leave you the details just in case you change your mind, okay?
You know how hurt Mother will be when she hears about the wedding?
She hasn't got the emotions of a normal human being.
I don't understand why you hate her like this.
You're just gonna have to face it, Paul. I'm never gonna forgive her.
Dear Lucy of Hexham, sounds like your man's worth fighting for. What you need are my top tips for spicing things up in the bedroom.
I've been looking for you. What you doing?
Used to work with Sharon. She took comfort from other folks' agony even then.
I knew that girl sounded like someone. You.
What are you spouting off about?
A snappy little tartar I met this morning.
Oh, get back to your cave and turn something into stone. You'll frighten the bairns.
Mean eyes and a tongue sharp enough to cut us out. Your spitting image.
The bad penny finally drops. She's been here, hasn't she?
Who? Emily! Now, let's talk about this calmly.
Look after these two.
I can't.
Get over yourself.
Where are you going?
If Sharon's been here, she'll have spread poison. I need to see my Paul.
I'm pleased you gave us a chance to start clearing the air anyway.
One step at a time, eh?
Hey, you'll have to be in the wedding photographs, mind. I want to show you off.